Hello there, a very good morning to you. Let me hope you're good. This time is when we get our story time. There was this gentleman and he is a professor. This professor was so educated. He had a bachelor's, he had a PhD, he had a doctorate, and he was so educated, so informed. And there reaches a day where he had to go and give this theory and his teachings to a certain island, and he had to board a boat. Unfortunately, he arrived at the docking port where he had to find this boat. He found that it had already left. So he had only one option, bordering a boat that was literally small, and this boat had someone that was going to cross him, and this person looked to be uneducated, dirty, and miserable, a bit somehow. So this professor kept on getting worried, but he had nothing to do but board the boat and cross to the other end. So after a 3 hours drive in the boat, so he asked this gentleman, did you go to school? He was like, no, I did not go to school. Then the professor kept on worrying. As the pressures increased, they went and reached another an hour driving. Is it driving? Okay, boarding the boat. So this professor asks another question. Gentlemen, did you go to school and again study theology? The gentleman said, no, I did not study theology. So the professor kept on worrying. He kept quiet. As minutes passed by, kept on asking this gentleman, young gentleman, did you study biology? And this gentleman was like, no, I did not study biology. The professor was so worried. He wondered how this illiterate and uneducated person is going to handle his life in the midst of the sea. So he asked very many questions, and then this gentleman kept on saying, no, I did not learn about that, and I don't have any clue about what you're saying. So as they reached in the middle of the sea, waves started changing and the sea started getting angrier. So the boat started crashing, slowly but slowly. And this time is when the professor realized that he was in danger, and he kept on asking this gentleman, you did not go to school. How are we going to survive? How are we going to survive this rough sea and cross to the other ends? So as time went on, the boat finally crashed. And then this gentleman asked the professor, Professor, did you study swimology? And then professor said, what's that? I don't know about swimology. And how comes I am a professor and I don't know about that course? Then he told him that this is the only course that is going to help you out of the sea. You have to know how to swim. In life, we might have learned and gotten the knowledge about very many things, of which sometimes they are not relevant to what we want to be. They are not relevant with what we want to attain in life. But we forget to learn of those that are very important in our lives. It was so simple for this professor to die, not knowing what swimology was. And because he was taking himself high, he had to get that kind of feeling that he was supposed to be low. If you're working, if you are creating your own businesses, just know you need to be creative and know what exactly you need to know about this today life business. So as you're doing this, know that there is a lot you need to cover, and there are basics. In basics of life, you need money, and money is the best degree we can ever have. So I'm going to ask a question. Trust me, ogenda kubako ebintu bingi byotuukako ate byomanya ate oba oli awo bikutwale ate bikutuuse ku another level. So thank you so much for tuning in, and here we go, we start. Biki byewandibadde olowooza mu 2025 in your business? Biki byewandibadde olowooza okukola nga bigenda kutuusa ku level endala ate okusukuluma ku levels z'abalala? Bino eno bigenda kuba ebintu bitaano. Ekisooka, olina okubeera nga osettinga clear goals. Olina okuba n'ebiruubirirwa, olina okuba n'ebintu by'ogenda okutambulirako nga birina ebintu wammanga. Zino goals zirina okuba nga zirina ebintu wammanga. Goal mu Luganda tuyinza okiyita nti ekiruubirirwa kyoyagala, engeri gy'ogenda otambulamu ne weprogramminga okutuusa nga otuuse ku ekyo ky'oluubirira. Kirina okuba nga kirina ebintu bino wammanga. Erina okubeera specific, oba erina okuba nga erimu buli kimu kye weetaaga okufuna ng'ate ogenda kifuna. Bw'oba oyagala essuuti nga ya bbulu, beera ng'oyagala eya bbulu. Oba oyagala ogula emmotoka, manya ekika ky'emmotoka erina sisi mmeka, enywa mafuta kyenkana ki, ya ssente mmeka, ku katale bwe mba njagala njijjawa. So be specific ng'olonda ekirooto kyo. Beera nga ekirooto kyo kiri measurable. Kino ekirooto kyo ekibeera measurable ng'osobola okimeasuringa n'ogamba yes, kino ekirooto ngenda kituukako mu bbanga bweriti ne bweriti, ngenda kulabika nga nkifuna. Kigenda kuyambako okulabika nga okifuna bulungi nnyo. Zino olwaleero nina ssente mmeka? February netuuse nina ssente mmeka? We are already past a very full month. Omanya bumanya nti kati kikye nina, kikye neetaaga okukola realistically nasobola okituukako. Kijja kuyambako okuba ne clear goal. Ekirala, goal yo ebeere ne time bound, ebeereko n'ebbanga ly'ogiwadde okugituukako. Bw'oba osetinze okubanga osetinze okubaako ky'ofuna, okubaako business gy'otandika, yoteerewo ebbanga ly'oteekwa okuba nga otandise, oba ly'oteekwa okuba nga ofunye ekintu kino kye weetaaga okuba nga okola ki ng'olina. Bwe batyo goal yo egenda kubanga ekudrivinga okubaako buli lunaku ky'okola, nga buli wiiki olina okuba nga olina ky'okoze okugituukako, na buli mwezi ate omwaka guno ogenda okunzika nga ate oli very successful. Jjukira bulungi omwaka we gwali gutandika olina bye weewera okuba nga ogenda kuba nabyo. Njagala obiwandiike wansi, omanye kiki nnyini kye neetaaga era kigenda kunkostinga kyenkanawa okukifuna. Obeere realistic, omanya nti ebintu bino neetaaga okuba nga zirina ebbanga bweriti ne bweriti kye mbyetaagamu, ate omanye ki ekyokukola, ddi lw'olina okuzannya, ddi lw'olina okukola, ddi lw'olina okuba n'emikwano, ddi lw'olina okuhanginga out, ate otuuke ku biruubirirwa byo nga bw'obyetaaga. Kino kyakubiri kye weetaaga okukola. You need to embrace discipline and consistency. Discipline abasinga obungi tugimanyi mu mpisa ez'okweyisa obulungi, okwogera obulungi, ekintu ky'okola buli lunaku. Eyo discipline yo yegenda okufuula ate ekintu ekirala ekyenjawulo. Just know waliwo ebintu bingi nnyo bye weetaaga okuba ng'okola buli lunaku okutuukiriza ekiruubirirwa kyo kyoyagala otuukako. Okubeera successful tekigenda kujja buzi kigwewo olunaku lumu nga bw'otagenda keera ku makya olonda akawumbi ka shillings. weetaaga okubaako kyokola buli lunaku okifuula empisayo nga buli lunaku okikola osobole okuba nga otuuka ku gooli y'akawumbi oba obukadde. You get? So beera be discipline. Discipline egenda kukwanguyiza ebintu ebimu ate erina byegenda okusalako ebitalina mugaso mu bulamu bwo. Discipline eno egenda kushapinga ekufuula omuntu ali standard. Omuntu ono buli omu gw'amanyi nti bwemba neetaaga kino ngenda kunoonya gundi nti gwe obanga olina kyonoonya positively olina gw'ogenda okulaleka ng'okola ki ng'olowoozaako. Kati gwe just weebuuze bw'abantu bwe bandowoozaako ki ye bwe mbanga nina kyenkola bameka abanoonyeza ekyo. So have a discipline. Beera mu kintu kimu okifokasingako okiteekeko obwongo bwo bwonna then okifuula ekirala ekyenjawulo. Bw'obanga oli mubazi nejjayinga mu kubajja onoonye amagezi gonna ne discipline yonna ebajja ebintu ebirungi. Beera ne consistency nti ssaawa emu edduuka yange liba liguddewo, ssaawa 12 mbeera ndi mukukola kino ne kino, ssaawa weeziti mba ndi mukola, ate Sabbath oba olunaku lw'ensaba ngenda kuba ndi mu church, abantu bakumanyeko ekyo. Discipline eyo egenda kufuula omuntu ow'obuvunaanyizibwa mu society ate n'abantu abagenda okuba nga bakola ki bakulaba. Ekyo kintu kyakubiri. Ekyokusatu, you have to learn continuously. Okuyiga, okumanya n'amagezi by'ebintu byotalina kwejjako. Bw'obanga weetaaga okubaako wootuuka amagezi okyageetaagira ddala. Okimanyi ekintu ky'okola olwaleero waliwo omulala akikola naye ng'akikola bulungi okusinga. Lwaki totawaana kunoonya kikyakola okusinga okubanga ekyo ky'okola ate yakikola okusinga? Njagala okirowoozeeko muganda wange era gwe andaba era mpuliriza. Ebiseera ebisinga obungi ebyo byokola weetaaga okubaako amagezi ag'enjawulo g'onoonya. Social media erina information, obutabo bulina information, ate n'abantu bennyini be tulabyeko nga bakikoze era be bantu abatuufu ab'okwebuuzaako n'omutuukira n'omubuuza kino eno nkikola ntya. Okuyiga mu equation y'okukulaakulana tebiteera kwawukana, bibeera bimu, bibeera bitambulira wamu. Njagala okikirize nti oba weetaaga okweyongerako okubaako wootuuka, njagala okikirize nti olina bye weetaaga okuyiga, olina we weetaaga okwadvansinga, olina we weetaaga okutuukira ku level endala, era olina we weetaaga okubaako amagezi ag'enjawulo g'ofuna. So okuyiga bw'oba oyagala kubanga otuuka mweyo success gy'olowoozaako ng'oli so inspired, baako ebintu by'oyiga. Ate in the long run bino ebintu byennyini ebikuwa amaanyi okuddamu okukola ebintu ebirala ebirungi. Kubanga bw'oyiga bw'okizuula nti kino eno nno kirabika mbadde sikikola bulungi, kino eno nno kirabika mbadde neetaaga okukyusamu bwati, yojja amaanyi agakola ebirala ebisingako awo. Ekyo kibadde kintu kyakusatu ky'olina okuba nga weemanyize. Kyokuna, you have to adapt changes. Olina okukkiriza ebintu ebimu ebikyukakyuka biyingireko mu bulamu bwo. Olwaleero wetwogera tekinologi alina engeri gy'akyuka mangu nnyo, engeri gye tutundamu bikyuse mu ngeri ey'enjawulo, engeri abantu gye bakwasaganya bizinesi byanjawulo okuva ku mirembe egiseeko emabega. Nze nkugamba bw'oba tokyuse na nkyukakyuka yejja kukyusa, ate bw'esalawo okukyusa gwe genda kuyisa bubi nnyo. Njagala okikirize nti enkyukakyuka ezze ogyanirize ate esobole okuba ng'eteeka bizinesi yo ku level endala. Enkyukakyuka ejja mu byokola, ejja mu tekinologi, ejja mu byoyogera, mu ngeri gy'ohandlinga abantu, engeri gy'ocreatinga relationships. Zino changes zonna njagala oyige engeri y'okuzihandlingamu kubanga zezigenda okufuula omuntu omulala gw'otabadde emyaka egiseeko emabega. Mu success journey changes ze zisinga okuleeta ssente. Okay, olwaleero oba okirowoozezaako change ya covid bwe yajja, bameka abaakola ssente era bameka abataakola ssente? Ate bwe yaggwako feesinga ofeesinge nti kino ekintu kizze wabula kankyuseemu, kubanga change erina okuba nga ereetawo ate enkyukakyuka eba nnungi bw'oba ogyeyambisiza. Ekyo kyakuna. Ekyokutaano, olina okuyiga okubuilding a network and relationship. Network and relationship. Olina okumanya okuzimba emikwano emirungi egikuga mentalite yo era n'abantu b'owangala nabo. Beerako n'abantu beweegomba. Bw'omala obeegomba bw'oba otuukirira abali mu bulamu bwe weetaaga okubeeramu. Omala obatuukirira bano abantu be bagenda okuwa amagezi n'okuwabulwa okutuufu okugenda okuteeka ku level endala. Otherwise nze njagala nkubire nti bino ebintu ebitaano obikola olina sure success mu 2025. Njagala kwagaliza olunaku olulungi era obeere bulungi. Till next time wetunasinkana, sigadde Bugingo Emmanuel, YPA TV. Then we are finding the genius in you. Have a very good day. Bye bye.
You'll never be sure that what you want will happen the way exactly you want it. Professionals save time. For example, now a goat has to be maybe done surgery. It has to be done surgery. Surgery has to be done on it. What do? Surgery is required, but the people you have at the farm cannot afford. There is a small, maybe simple fracture in a goat's leg and you need a professional. If schools have sick bays, who is going to attend to your sick bay at the farm? Where are you going to put your goats? Professionals matter a lot in this business. 2, professionals, most of them are elites. So they know an order. When you tell them what to do, they will definitely do as you have told them because they know the gravity of not doing exactly what they should do. If you're creating a system, you cannot create it around people who are not professionals. They should know what they are doing. And they are saving costs. They save costs 2 times. People in this business don't know the art of this business. For example, when a paravet in your village comes, you don't know the type of drugs they are going to use. You don't know their expiry date. And you don't know whether they are really doing it to save your animals or they are doing it to get more money from you. But because a professional at your farm has a target to achieve, they cannot gamble around your goats. They have a target to achieve. You have my 1,000 goats and I want them to multiply by 3 in just 1 year. This is the target I want. So you must hit the target. If you don't hit the target, I have to come after you. I want you to minimize the cost of drugs. We use a lot of money to maintain the goats. Why is it so? Yet we vaccinate, yet we deworm, yet we spray every week. We do a lot of routines. Why are we spending a lot in drugs? We should minimize this. You cannot tell this to a paravet because they also have a family to feed. They have routines to attend to. They have maybe kuchara or introduction. So they will kill your goats and you will not blame them because they have no option. They want and operate at your farm. You pay them monthly and they stabilize your farm. They maybe clear all the epidemics you have. They clear all the outbreaks. They give you the routines and then you rest assured that you'll have a stable income. Professionals will make it easy for you. You're not doubting whether you have profits this year or you don't have, because when they are there, when the professionals are happening at your farm, are dealing with what you do, you win. The people working at your farm, if you're paying these people maybe 100,000 or 200,000 and you think you have a professional, these people don't. A professional knows that they have a life, they have a career to meet, they have a career to build. But these people who are just maybe trying to, they are getting survival, they are getting wages. They have nothing to lose. They can kill your goats and they go. But a professional will always remain a professional. One, they do things in a professional way and they can manage your farms the way you want it. That is why YPA gives you a number of professionals, from vets, from to managers, to herders, and variety of them. And we can give you two options. We can teach your own people so that they can do what you want professionally, or we can give you professionals who will help you achieve what YPA has achieved. Goats matter in numbers. You have not seen the significance of goats. You have not seen what they can do because you only have a few numbers. But when you have 2,000 goats, when you have 5,000 goats, you can sell 100 goats and buy a car. You can sell 200 goats and buy a piece or a chunk of land. These are all made possible if you know exactly what you have to do. Just type in YPA goats. Wherever you are. Right now, type in YPA goats, Twitter or X, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, wherever you are, just type in YPA goats. Or call this toll-free number. We can give you free advice. We can give you the sources, the good sources of YPA breeds, free of charge. 0703 Goat Project. Just hire a professional today, get a good breed, and get enough feeds. My dear friend, you'll thank me. Agribusiness is the real world. In most cases, people make money, but they don't feel the joy of making money. So, listen to that kind of sound. When animals are saying good morning, good afternoon, and good evening of yesterday, it feels really good. When I come to the farm, I usually feel so blessed. I feel I am living. Have you thought of what you can do with that land you have? Have you thought of what you can do with the land that you don't have? Because people have vacant land like this in your area. They are not using it, it's just bushy and nothing is happening. There are no cows, there are no nothing. How about you try doing something? YPA is here to give you the joy. Whether you have land or not, just come join us. Today a goat is at 650, a young one is at 450, but we're soon changing the narrative. So the earlier the better. If you join today, the world of agribusiness is happy to see you. Remember, on the 5th of December, we are going to be at Sky's Hotel, Naguru, near NBS, and I'll be giving you the best of my knowledge, all in one place, from right 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. One man is army, giving you everything I have. So better plan for it, and we're just going to buy ourselves lunch, breakfast. That's all. That's all we'll get. So make sure you come that day and enjoy the brilliance of agribusiness knowledge. Wisdom, all of those that really try so hard to make it a business. We are taking agriculture to agribusiness. How do you feel? How do you feel seeing? How do you feel seeing? How do you feel seeing?
I can't even I can't imagine. When you start, you don't assume you have started business, but you have laid the foundation. You can't sleep in the foundation. You have to sleep in the house. So for goats, you have to make sure you have at least 100 goats to start. Below 100, they are not commercial. When I say that, some people who don't want to feel offended, they don't believe what I'm saying.
We need to know.
But why do I say that? One, 50 goats are taken care of by minimum. 100 goats are taken care of by. Are you together? I use 40 shillings, not 40,000. 40 shillings, not 40,000. 40 seeds to spray each of the seeds. Yes. All together. Huh? So if you have 50 goats, you're going to use a minimum of 100 seeds. Why? Because if you're spraying like this, huh? Even when you're dipping the goats, same story. Because for the goats to sink and get immersed, you're going to use many liters. But the goats that are going to pass through are few. So it means the other remaining exactly is going to be wasted.
Can be used for 100 goats.
So if you're spraying, the goats, the acaricide that fails to spray here goes to another goat. But if you have 50, if it fails, it goes to the soil. All together?
Yes.
Vaccination. Now, if you're going to sell, rarely will you find someone looking for 50 goats, except you're going to sell to.
Normally, how many are they looking for?
At least 100. 200, 300, 500, 1,000. And you're going to take more time to get to 1,000. The same land, 1 acre can take care of 100 and 1 acre can take care of 50. So are you maximizing?
No, you're not.
So I'm just giving you facts now.
Yeah.
So when I have many goats like the ones you see, I'm going to spend at most, which I've never done, but maximum I will use 50,000 shillings per year on each goat.
Each goat you see here
I'm trying
Each
to.
goat you see here,
is taken care of by 50k per year. It's expenditure.
the security, the camera systems, the drugs, the land, the labor, everything. The food, the people my people eat that take care of these goats. Everything costs me 50,000. But I've never hit, but the budget is 50,000, including the miscellaneous. Fewer the goats, the higher the costs.
So you
We're gonna have many.
I get what you're saying, but now with now someone who is starting, for me to do that calculation, minimum I should start with
100.
100.
Yes. For you to start,
That's when I break it.
yes, for you to start using at least 50. You can't use 50 when you're having less than 100. Because vaccination alone,
50,000 per
even if you vaccinate 7 times a year, you're going to use 3,500 per goat. That is for a year.
all
Yes. No, for each goat. 3,500
the vaccines.
all the vaccines. Altogether, because each, we always say 500 per goat. Altogether. So time is 7.
Second,
Exactly.
3,500.
Yeah, but for us we do because we don't have water, like you have seen. So we don't need to vaccinate all the time.
What happened in the rainy season? Don't they?
In the rainy season, this is the rainy season. Yes. Because this is October, I mean. Yes.
But I was thinking,
We
you
have,
don't get places that
That flood with water.
flood.
yes, they are there, but we don't take the boats there. Since we have deep water. So we don't need to take, yes. They'll go and use the water you have seen in the, we have donkeys that bring water for the goats to drink. That is cost reduction, by the way.
No, you don't.
Yes. People people don't know how to minimize costs. Instead of having a bike, a pump, you must get to some level before you start using certain methods. Huh? Wanaichi. Bana. Stop putting we should stop putting our sizes where
Our
they-
level where?
Yeah, exactly.
So you're going to use a pump. Which pump is going to use either solar or electricity? How together? My donkey is more reliable because I'm already sorted.
This got take
How many?
a maximum of
how many
100
liters
100 jerrycans of water.
a day.
Yes.
How many liters of you taking?
It could take maximum of 1 minute. So that is why if I have my 100 jerrycans times 220, that is 2,000 liters. So 2,000 liters can feed my 1,000 goats.
That's why you don't even have a. I just noticed you don't have a kind of a tank. Nothing.
For what? My donkeys are my tanks.
But I still consider.
Consider what?
Okay, well, if you have done it and it works, you have your donkeys, they come, you pour in the cups.
Consider what? The donkey will die one day?
No.
Yeah.
Let's consider having
My tank is my dam here. Huh? I'm doing what we call profit marginalization. I want profits. I don't want assets.
Unnecessary expenses.
Because the tank will not pay me. This is what I usually tell people. Instead of buying land for 200 million, you have your budget of 500 million. Then you buy land for 200. Then you use 50 million to construct the road to the farm. Then all of a sudden you go and hire an expert from South Africa to come and do what we call planning. Then he takes 50. Meanwhile you have 200. Then now you come and construct a standard pen. Very expensive, 50 million. Then you bring tanks, you bring a solar system, irrigation systems. You don't want your pasture to ever wither. Meanwhile, you have 100 million left for the goats. Remember, all these other factors you're doing are going to survive your what? Your goats. The business is goats. The business is not what? It's not these other factors. The land, that is nonsense. Even when I don't, now, let's assume this land is not mine. Because I can decide. You understand? So I don't have to own a tank, yet I have a dam. A dam is bigger than a tank. This has millions of liters. A tank will take 2,000, 5,000, maximum 20,000. Okay. So, when it is full, what will the donkey be doing? Eating my grass for free? Because the donkeys also produce. They also produce. So it means they are multiplying. Where will I put them? Rest now, big man. Do not they say thank you. So I'm losing. So each day it has to work for the food it is eating. And I'm getting profit. That 3 million is multiplying. The 3 million I would have bought a tank with. It is multiplying somewhere. I have bought goats. It is small money, very small money. But you can't imagine what it will be in 50 years. You can't know that this is 100 goats in 3 years. You can't know unless you are doing the business. The 1,000 over 600, 1,600 goats plus the kids. You can't know this is 100 goats after 3 years. Exactly.
Now that calculation, I don't understand.
No, we can still do the mathematics.
Let's do that calculation. From 100 to 1,600.
By the way, I did not finish the calculation for. Let's go here. I did not finish the calculation for Nani. For how the 50,000 comes about. We had yes. Then 3,500. Then spraying will cost me 40 shillings per week. 40 times 50. 40 times 50. 2.4 divided by 100.
So, how much?
The worker is paid 200K. So yeah, that is
Birinya. So in total, the money I'm paying the labor to maintain this goat is 24,000. 2.4 divided by 100.
So the labor is 24.
24 the whole year. So plus the 2,000 plus the 3,000, we're about 30,000.
Yeah.
So let's say I'm going to feed them, and each person is going to eat. Me, I have my food that I don't buy, but let's assume I'm going to put some allowance. Maybe there's sugar, there's what I'm going. Malalalala. Huh? I want them to feel comfortable, so I'm going to use at least use 10,000 a month. Just buying them sugar and some stuff. Meanwhile, I have my food. Probably they are the ones even growing it, because goats go out at around 10. So in the morning, they are growing the food. 500. So you can choose to increase it, maybe times 3, to make it 36. Make it 36. That means you're spending about 30,000 per month for the what? For the malala, sugar, rico, munyo. It's 36. Then I'm going to use I'm going to put drugs in my food.
Yeah, your first aid.
Yeah, my first aid. I'm going to put drugs, and I'm expecting to use about let's say 100 maximum. Okay. For you are a starter, you have a lot of try and error. Let's use 50 per month. Yes, because you're doing a lot of try and error. Yes, you learn. So let's put miscellaneous. We have land, we have food. Let's put miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous.
You say I'm going to put 100,000, which I don't know what it is going to be. Remember, their prices will have fluctuated, but add Imubiri plus Kakaga plus Satulukaga. Plus Satulukaga. Then plus Biri, or Biri Kumunana.
Biri 2080.
Then plus Satuvitano. Then plus Biri. 180. And the same goat is going to at least come what may. If I have my insurance, if it dies, insurance will pay. It is going to give me 2 kids. Even if money first sale, I have my capital. Remember, this is profit peke yake. Those are kuyiseko nnyo uliro yagala kufa kati. Bakubye. Owulira nga kati okoze loss milioni 3.5 wandifunye nga 3.5. Wateeka mu meka. This is what we talk about. It is evident. Me, I'm a Muhima. I should be taking good care of cows. You see them the stick. I forgot to lend you one. So, a Muhima, to divert from cattle fattening to goats, there is something. This is actually one of those things they laugh at. They hear. Omwiru yali sembuzi. Yeah. Huh? You understand? But I've decided to be Omwiru, to be anything as long as I'm getting my money. Because there are some people digging latrines. And on earth, there is no better
You can't bring your pigs. Yes, even you who are watching, even you, I'm challenging you. You see the donkeys? Huh? They even don't feel anything. They are just carrying.
They are not even heavy. Like,
They are not heavy laden.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I can carry more than that.
So
Yeah.
yes, you get donkeys. I produce. They are produced here every year. I get one donkey from 2. So it grows. I sell. It grows. Meanwhile, it is bringing you money and it is solving my problem.
How much is the donkey?
2.5.
Oh.
Hey, small money, but this is a live border because it lives up to 25 years and it stops carrying at 22. It doesn't chew card and it doesn't have. But yeah, they can even be transport. They can carry people. Yes, my people were carried from another farm, managers. No fuel, no nothing. Yes, you reach tomorrow, but at least it's better than you walking. After all, what are you going to do that is so burning that you have to rush very fast? So I want to do for you the math of how 100 goats will become 5,000 in 3 years, and you're going to wonder how. But it requires us to have somewhere to note. Do you have a notebook on your phone?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So we are going to get 100 goats. If we go to the shed, come once out. So the average goat is going to give us 2 kids every year. It's actually about 14 months. 2 bats. No, not 2 kids, 2 bats. Yes. So the first bat, 100 goats, is going to give me 200. Huh? That is in the first year, first bat. Huh? Second season is going to give me another 200. So now I have 500. 400 plus the mother stock.
The 400 children. The original stock. 100.
So do you still want to count how we are going to get 1,000? Because in 1 year alone, I have 5 what? Let's assume these kids have not given birth in the first season of second year. Let's assume the very mother stock has given us another 200. So we have now 700. Then the same mother stock is going to give us 200. The firstborns have not produced, which is not possible. We have now 900 in 2 years. Let's assume now the impossible also. 50% of the goats have died. We have 450. But remember, the 200, whether male or female, are going to also produce. Today we don't say actually males produce more than female. Me, I'm very happy if I have male goats. Because each male goat is at least 1 million and above. You understand? Huh? So if I have 1 male goat, I have 2.
It doesn't matter what the breed is. I think the breed matters. For it to be
Because I have breeds. I don't have poor breed. So it would matter if you have local and maybe You're going to see the backs. Don't worry. You're going to go there. You're going to see them. Yes, the white, the red head, the brown, the white. You're going to see them. So each that I have is at least 1 million. At least. That is the minimum, the bare minimum. Maybe if you're taking the one that is suckling, 500,000. But 3 months and above, 1 million. So,
For you to sell them, how long do you keep them? For you to feel like now I can
3 months.
3 months to sell them at 1 million.
Yes,
That is the male goat.
that's the minimum.
You can invest it for 3 months. It's already
You're going to see those of 3 months, and we're going to count the yards.
But
And
the
see
shares
how.
here, goat here is 2 months old.
Yes.
So good.
So a goat like this one, which is 2 months, this one. You seeing this brown with white?
you take it to the
Yes. They take it.
Isolated.
Yes. So I win at 3 months, whether it is fat or small. 3 months I win. Female or male, I win. Unasikiliza? So what we are going to do, we are going to do the impossible mathematics. Remember I told you the 200 firstborns, by second season, second year, they are giving birth. So it means when the mother is giving birth for the first time, even the firstborns are giving birth. So it means I'm going to have 400 from the 200, the firstborn. I have 200 from the mother stock. So I'm having 600 newborns by 2 years. So assuming these goats, all of them are going, 50% is going to die. Sometimes I see farmers very worried and I'm like, you don't know. This is collateral damage. Even when you let them live by themselves, you still make money. There is no business. I challenge you, make a video or come to my office here at Raga Road or come to my farm. You are doing piggery, you're doing chicken, you're doing cattle, you're doing whatever. Show you how much profit you make, but they will not